In May 2017, hospitals across the UK suddenly slowed to a stop. Computer screens lit up with a frightening warning. All files were locked. Pay a ransom or lose everything. Surgeries were canceled. Ambulances were told to go elsewhere. Nurses and doctors stood still, unable to help, while a computer virus froze the tools they needed to save lives. And the scariest part was this. The virus came from the most powerful intelligence agency in the world. A cyber weapon built by the NSA had been turned loose on the world. How did America's top spy agency lose control of the tools it created? And who turned the hunters into the hunted? Inside NSA headquarters in Fort Meade, Maryland, sits one of the agency's most secret units, Tailored Access Operations, known as TAO. This group is the home of elite hackers. They are sometimes whispered about as the Equation Group, a name linked to famous cyber attacks such as Stuxnet, the tool that damaged Iran's nuclear program. Their collection of software is highly advanced. Custom viruses, zero-day exploits that attack unknown computer weaknesses, and hidden programs with strange names like Epic Banana and Buzz Direction. These tools can shut down power stations or steal secret data without anyone knowing. For years, the NSA believed its tools were safe. They were guarded behind layers of encryption and classified walls. These tools were the agency's crown jewels. With them, NSA hackers believed they could get into almost any computer system. They felt protected, untouchable. But in the summer of 2016, something strange began to happen. Rumors appeared online saying someone had broken into the Equation Group. To NSA staff, the idea sounded impossible. Who would dare try to rob the world's most skilled hackers? Then in August 2016, an odd message appeared on the internet, written in broken English. The authors called themselves the Shadow Brokers. They claimed they had hacked the Equation Group. And to prove it, they released a small set of stolen NSA tools. We hack Equation Group. We find many, many cyber weapons, they wrote. As a show of confidence, they posted a free sample and announced that the rest would be sold to the highest bidder. The price was unbelievable, 1 million Bitcoin, around $580 million at the time. Many experts laughed at first. It looked like a scam. But when analysts checked the leaked code, they found signs that could not be faked. The malware carried a secret tag used only inside the NSA. It matched information from documents Edward Snowden had leaked years earlier. The shadow brokers were not bluffing. Someone had broken into the NSA's secret arsenal. Suddenly, the intelligence world went into crisis. Security companies rushed out emergency fixes. Websites hosting the shadow brokers' information were taken down, yet the NSA said nothing in public. Privately, the agency panicked. They needed to know what had been stolen, how it happened, and whether someone inside had betrayed them. The idea that a foreign spy group might have reached into NSA systems was even more frightening. Meanwhile, the shadow brokers mocked them. In their strange writing style, they teased the NSA, saying the agency did not even know which weapons it had lost. The million Bitcoin auction failed because no one was willing to spend that much money on unknown files. So the shadow brokers changed tactics. They tried crowdfunding, asking people to send Bitcoin so they could release everything. They collected almost nothing. But instead of stopping, they became louder. They continued to post more stolen data and more proof that they still had access to NSA secrets. By late 2016, they were releasing server lists, code names, and other information in small bursts. The NSA began searching for a traitor. Only days after the first leaks, the FBI arrested a contractor named Harold Martin, who had taken huge amounts of classified data home. For a moment, it looked like he might be responsible, but the leaks kept coming, even while he was in jail. That meant the real shadow brokers were still free, or that Martin had not acted alone. By early 2017, after months of releasing stolen material, the shadow brokers suddenly went quiet. In January, they said they were retiring. Before leaving, they posted one final batch of Windows hacking tools. For a few weeks, nothing happened, and some people hoped the crisis was over. Then, on April 14, 2017, they returned. They posted a password that unlocked a large file they had teased earlier. Inside was a huge amount of NSA cyberweapons. This time, they did not ask for money. They simply dropped the tools onto the internet. Anyone could download them. Tools with names like Dark Pulsar, Eternal Romance, and the now infamous Eternal Blue were suddenly free for the world to use. The files also revealed some of the NSA's targets, including the SWIFT banking network. The size and detail of the leak shocked the world. Never before had so many top-secret cyber weapons been exposed at once, and then chaos began. Just 1 month later, on May 12, 2017, the WannaCry attack exploded across the planet. It spread rapidly, locking files and demanding ransom. More than 200,000 computers in over 150 countries were hit. Hospitals in the UK were among the worst affected. Some patients missed vital treatments. In Spain, major companies went offline. In the U.S., FedEx was disrupted. Many workplaces were forced to return to pen and paper overnight. The heart of WannaCry was Eternal Blue, the NSA exploit released by the shadow brokers. Hackers linked to North Korea had used an American cyber weapon against American allies. But the damage was not over. In June 2017, another attack, NotPetya, spread across Ukraine and then the rest of the world. It pretended to be ransomware, but was actually designed to destroy data. Power companies, banks, shipping firms, and global corporations were paralyzed. NotPetya caused an estimated $10 billion in damage, making it the most expensive cyber attack ever recorded. And again, it used Eternal Blue to spread. In a few short months, the NSA's secret tools had turned into deadly weapons used against the world. Many asked whether the NSA should have revealed the Windows flaw instead of keeping it secret for its own use. Meanwhile, the shadow brokers vanished. They released the tools, caused chaos, and disappeared. Who were they? No one knows. Some say Russia. Others believe it was an insider. Some think it was a random hacker group that stumbled upon NSA servers. Even NSA employees admitted they had no clear answer. The only certainty is this: the NSA learned a painful lesson. A cyber weapon is powerful, but once it escapes, it becomes a danger to everyone, even the one who built it. The hunter became the prey. And the question now is not just who the shadow brokers were, but who might be next.